Hey guys, so here's a look at what I'm making in today's first attempt. For today's first attempt, I'm going to use white, pink, and red polymer clay, a little pin, as well as my tools and my nice surface that's nice and flat. So I wanted to make the base of my cupcake pink, so I took some of the pink and had to make sure that I peeled all of the plastic off, and then I started molding it. And I took some away to kind of get it to where I wanted it and just molded it around some more. So I rolled it into a ball and then started to make the small cupcake cone type shape. So it's basically a taller version of the donut. And then I took my tool to make indents on the sides of it to make it look like it was in a little cupcake paper holder. So I wanted my frosting to be white so that it could have a nice contrast. So I took some of the white out and I made sure to soften it by moving it around my fingers. And then I went ahead and made a long, thin snake from the polymer clay. And I kind of made it as thin as I wanted, just so that obviously it was not going to be too thick or bigger than my little creation. And then I just kind of twirled it around in a swirly motion to look like a cupcake swirl. So once I played with that a little bit and got it the way I wanted, I went ahead and got a little bit of red out. And then after softening that up a little bit, I decided I definitely needed a lot less red. So I softened it up some more and then made a teeny tiny little ball that could fit into that little opening that you could see in the middle there. And then I used my little pointer tool to put a little indent in there showing that there was some sort of stem. And then I very carefully fed my little pin through the bottom of my creation and then rounded off that cherry some more so that it didn't look like the pin came through the bottom as much. So here's how it looks before I bake it. And then once it's nice and baked, you're ready to make the loop and glaze it. And here's how it looked after I went ahead and baked it. And I took a little bit of the pink paint pen that I had to kind of clean up that cupcake part, because once again I forgot to clean it before I baked it. So I went ahead and I took my round nose pliers to make the loop for the charm parts, and then I pulled it out a little bit with those needle nose and played with it to kind of get it the way I wanted it before going ahead and cutting off the excess. Now for all of this excess wire that I've cut off, I am holding on to so that I can make homemade eye pins for future charms. So I went ahead after cutting that off and I rounded that back out so that it didn't have a pointy end. And then I took my paper clip and I fed the charm through again so that I would hold it and it would dangle while I painted it so that I didn't get any of the glaze all over the place. And once again, I put it over top of a plate so that if it dripped, it didn't drip too bad. So here's how it looked after the first shade of glaze. And here's how it looks when it's finished. I used 2 different layers of glaze to kind of make it the pretty nice and shiny going on. So here's your top view of it, and then I'll show you a side view so you can see the difference. I think all in all I did pretty good at making the charm. Obviously my swirl for my frosting needs a little bit of, improvement to it, but other than that, all in all, I think I did pretty good. I don't think it was too bad. So if you guys like this video or like this series, go ahead, give this video a thumbs up. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so that you can see more of these videos. Also, make sure to follow me on Instagram and like me on Facebook. And as always, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.